Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Today is June 13th, and we want to do a shout out to a couple of late legends who passed away on this day. One would be the drummer DJ Fontana, who is the drummer for Elvis back in the day. And the other one would be the jazz big band legend himself, Mr. Benny Goodman, who passed away, I want to say somewhere around 86 on this day. And so, yeah, I'm going to do the typical Benny Goodman song, Sing, Sing, Sing. Why? Because it's that damn good. And why not? You know, this particular video that I'm using here has over 45 million views, and let's make it 45 million and one, okay? Whew, man, puts me out of breath. You know, it's funny that that song was controversial back in the day. Is back in the day, back in the time period where people dancing a little too energetically was considered almost pornographic, almost X-rated. People were so reserved and conservative back in that time period. And then, you get all these military people returning from, World War II and what have you, and they kind of latch on to sort of the upbeat big band sound, get the energy out, get the moving happening. And but again, the sound of what Benny Goodman created here was absolutely groundbreaking. The performance by the band is incredible, right on down to, I believe it's Gene Krupa on drums. And you sit there and wonder, or maybe realize, why Gene Krupa and Buddy Rich sort of had this somewhat pseudo rivalry of who was the best drummer, who was the best jazz drummer, who was the best jazz big band drummer at the time. But yeah, it's amazing how that song was controversial back in the day. I urge you to look into Benny Goodman. He's actually a really interesting character. He's a really pivotal character in some ways. He didn't see color in music, and so go do a little research, see what his effect was on bringing out into the public eye people like Lionel Hampton, the great vibraphone xylophone player, not to mention others. His use of not only his big band, but going back to, like, almost a quartet type of sound, and bringing in people of other backgrounds to play with, is really, really, really kind of important in that respect. Seeing people as more equals than what was the prevalent thought process at the time. Go watch the Benny Goodman movie, the Benny Goodman story, starring Steve Allen. Really, really, really well done biopic. I mean, obviously a little dramatized, a little slanted, because, it's, back in the time period when that movie was made. It wasn't quite as, I don't know, it wasn't necessarily probably 100% honest, because there's some creative liberties that happens, but what movie doesn't have creative liberties these days, or those days too? But I'm telling you, Benny Goodman was a very important person when it came to music, and when it comes to jazz music especially. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing shout outs today for those who passed away on this day, June 13th. And so we're saying thank you to both DJ Fontana, the drummer for Elvis, as well as Mr. Benny Goodman. We thank you for the great music and appreciate it, and we will continue to listen. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further. Know that I appreciate you and I wish you well. Okay, y'all take care now.